What's up guys, it's Chris, and today we're comparing the Ticwatch 2 to the Apple Watch, which is obviously the smartwatch to beat in my correct opinion. So what is the Ticwatch? Well, the Ticwatch 2 is described as your smart music and fitness companion. Now the base model starts at $200, which is $100 cheaper than the cheapest 42mm Apple Watch. Now, like the Apple Watch, you are gonna get apps, notifications, customizable watch faces, and voice interaction, although each of those features aren't quite as cool as they might seem on the surface. Now, there are some things that I do like about the Ticwatch. The interface is pretty snappy, the strap is light and very comfortable, and there's a cool ambient mode which can save some battery power while still showing you some information. That and the tickle feature, which helps you control this watch, is kind of cool. Now, unfortunately, and it really is unfortunate because I feel like there's a lot of potential here, there's more for me to dislike about this watch than to actually like. The first bad thing for me is really the app selection. You're pretty much limited to the stock selection that comes on the watch when you buy it because there's not a lot of developers who are developing apps. Even though there's technically an app store, the ecosystem is just tiny. And so you're not gonna be able to really expand the capabilities of the watch at this point. So really you're gonna be pretty limited to apps like calendar, weather, stopwatch, fitness, and music, stuff like that. So I can't pay with the Ticwatch when I go to stores, I can't access my to-do list, I can't control my smart home, I can't check my bank balance, I can't unlock my computer, and those are just a few things that I miss when I'm wearing this instead of the Apple Watch. The second bad thing for me is just the watch faces, most of which are pretty unusable. Let's face it, old school watches can show me things like the time and the date. I don't need a smartwatch that can show me those things. What makes a smartwatch worth wearing is what else it can bring to the table. And in this case, the answer is steps, or the weather, or not much else. And there are far too many chronograph watch faces which focus on watch history, not the future of what watches could be. And let's face it, if I wanted to wear something that looked like a Timex on my wrist, which I don't, I would just go buy a Timex, which I won't. The third bad thing is that I've experienced way too many connectivity issues. As soon as day one, I got a notification on the watch saying I needed to restart my phone, which is the iPhone, in order to fix some sort of Bluetooth connectivity issue. And then if I get too far away from the phone while I'm wearing the Ticwatch and they disconnect, then I always have to restart my phone in order to get things reconnected and working again, and that is a huge pain. The fourth bad thing for me is the craftsmanship. Now overall, this is a pretty solid watch in terms of build quality, but when you look closely around the screen, for instance, you'll see that there are a lot of jagged edges. It's not smooth, it's not a smooth circle when you really look up close. And that kind of stuff just makes it feel pretty cheap. And that leads me to the fifth bad thing, which is the price. I really feel like this product should be priced maybe $50 to $100 cheaper than it is. Now, believe it or not, I'm not trying to bash the Ticwatch. This is a watch that I really want to like, and that has a lot of likable things about it, just not enough. So hopefully this constructive criticism will help the team build the Ticwatch 3 as the watch that it should be and could be. Now, does that mean that you shouldn't buy this watch if you're interested in it? Well, go ahead and buy it if you are interested in it, if you're looking for something that's pretty basic, because that's the one word that I would use to describe the Ticwatch, is just basic. You'll get the basic functionality, the basic notifications, very basic apps. It's not the top tier smartwatch that you're gonna get from Apple or some other competitors. So obviously I can't recommend this over the Apple Watch. Just spend that extra $100. It's worth saving up for if you're looking for something that's more full featured. And honestly, people looking at this might be better served with a fitness tracker like a Fitbit that also has notifications and tracks your health. I don't know. All right guys, that's it for this quick video. Thanks for watching. And by the way, I've got some good content coming up before the year ends. One video that I'm really excited about in particular, which should be coming out in about a week, maybe less. And you're really gonna wanna stay tuned for what's coming up at the start of the new year. A lot of great and exciting changes to this channel. This is one of the last videos that's gonna be filmed with this setup. So I hope you're not too nostalgic about it. I'm gonna end this video in a new way that I haven't done before, but which I hope to make a tradition here on Daily Tech, just to give you guys a little bit of a kick to your day, a boost, and I'm calling it Quotivation. So here is your quote motivation for the day. Later.